Check, check, check. Hello? Testing, testing, testing. Yo, we're back. Dude, YouTube is doing everything they can to hold a real one down. I don't understand why they're doing me like this. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know what's happening, but YouTube is doing everything in their power to just cancel a real one, dude. Oh, that was so they do that every I don't know what happens. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's doing that, but every time like we get it rocking and rolling, it just shuts us down. All right, we're going to keep it going though. We have Rumpelstiltskin versus Nate Dogg. That's a game we're going to go to. I was going to jump into Evil Borrow Weight, but he already has beaten the Big Noodle, has moved on to the fourth round. So again, shout out to everyone. Again, this is stream number 2. We're going to keep it going. I'm going to change this name to stream number 2. And it's just super whack, man. It's just so frustrating. So frustrating. But I'm gonna see what Grumple and Nate Dogg are doing. Oh my goodness, sorry, it's just a buzz kill. So please tell your friends, tell everybody. Are we lagging still? Are we lagging? Is it still bad? Because every time it does that, it just boots us right off of there. I don't know what's going on. All right, but if you're just finding your way back, please share this again. Share with your friends. Talk about it. Get it back out there that the stream went down due to YouTube, I guess, because my internet is fire. My internet is fire. My connection is good. Everything is good on my end, but for some reason, it just decides to go down on us. And we're not going to let it hold us down. Dueling Book can try to hoe us. YouTube can try to hoe us. Whatever else can try to hoe us. We're not going to be hoed. You know what? As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and let's, out of frustration, I just had to I had to just wash all that toxic energy away from my body that YouTube was trying to put on me. Just had to slam. Sometimes you just gotta just slam some H2O to just feel a lot better about the situation that has befallen you. Because everyone's out to destroy the GOAT format situation that we're trying to deliver here to the GOAT world. Everyone's trying to see us not shining. The YouTube conspiracy is not trying to see us out here shining. No one wants to see us shining. But guess what? We're going to keep shining because that's what we do. You know, we had a stream rocking and rolling. We had, watchers in here getting busy. Everyone's playing. The duels were nice. We had spice on the screen. Everything was laid up. Everyone's on time. Everything is looking great. But then they're going to shut us down. They don't want to see us out here shining, but we're going to continue to shine. We're going to continue to do that. And you know what? It is what it is. JDZ slams water like the whoa. Can't say that. You know what I'm saying? This is the beginning. Now we're back. We had to reset the stream. So we just had to reset our timetable. We're back in hour number 1. We just time traveled backwards as Nate Dogg is going to come on out with the Nobleman across out, hitting those GK spies. Getting those as Nate Dogg gets his GK spies knocked by Rumpelstiltskin. I'm sorry. Nate Dogg is now in the blue corner. Rumpelstiltskin is in the red corner. Grumple already has an invitation. Looks like Grumple's playing a return deck in the building right here as we're going to go ahead and hit the reinforcements of the army, adding the Boogie Down Blade Knight from the deck to the field, and is going to punch in what appears to be the end of game number 1. So Grumple is going to go ahead and secure victory in game 1. Let's go and add that. I didn't even not update it. I'm so flustered. I'm so flustered like a flummox, dude. I'm so flummoxed right now as we are going in excuse me, going into a game 2 situation. Grumpelstiltskin gets the first one. I'm not sure what Nate Dogg is playing. I see Grumple is playing a type of return chaos deck. Mm, 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 mm. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Whew. All right. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what happened. So, did we get a share of the new stream? Okay, so Necro already hooked it up. Shout out to Necro. If it wasn't for Necro, I'll still be out here streaming to no one because I was out there just still getting it in after everyone had already departed because the stream just stopped on its own. If this starts jacking up again, can someone let me know and then maybe we can like preemptively do something. Yo, 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 yo! That one guy, number 13. What up, JDZ? The big dog. Nah, that's you. You that big dog. I'm just a normal sized dog. We all got that dog in us out here getting our GOAT format on as we are side decking. If you are just now retuning in for the second time, maybe even the third time, this is PWCQ. Okay, this is the 39th installment of the PWCQ, the World Championship Qualification Circuit that we host here at GoFormat.com in the GoFormat.com Discord. There are two of these that happen a month, most months, unless it's like some major tournaments going on. We probably shifted down to one. This is one of those months because we did have a GFC this month. GFC, which was won by GOAT Format perennial all-star Low Bounty, taking that thing down. He is your reigning GFC champ. He's currently in this event as well, trying to punch some more tickets to be the GOAT Format Player of the Year this year. So if you're just tuning in, that's what's going on. We were having some stream malfunctions. Okay, so if you left the stream earlier, make sure you tell your friends that we are back better than ever. Maybe not. It's a little bit more depressed. There's a little more sadness in the stream because you know what? I just hate setbacks. I hate the adversity of setting this whole thing up, doing it all, having everything locked in and right and correct, and then just getting hoed by an unknown entity. No explanation. Just get bent, nerd, and then that's it. If you were in the shadow realm, I'd come and get you. Come and get me. You come and rescue your boy from the shadows. Well, I was in the shadows a little bit just a minute ago, and I had to get myself out. Necro rescued me. Where were you at then? That one guy. I was just in the shadows right here when the stream just got obliterated by YouTube. They don't want to see us out here shining. They don't want us to do it. They don't want us out here doing it big. As we're going to go ahead and pot of grease, set one, throw it over, and then Nobleman of Crossout will come from Grumple with extreme pace and vigor. Sinister Serpent will find itself into the outer reaches of the universe before playing a pot of greed of their own. I like that. A lot of players don't do that. I think that's probably the better way to do it. Always going to get your knockout before the pot because just in case there's a flip that they have that you also have, it'll thin your deck out so you can get some even more groovy cards coming on in as Breaker the Magical Warrior will come on out with counter and punch on in for a wholehearted 1900 to the head of Nate Dogg before setting two cards, pass it over. The Breaker with counter might get snatched as Trap Does Shoot is going to reveal the hand contents of the blue corner, and it is going to be some units. A lot of monarchs in there. So Nate Dogg is back on the the monarch strategy as he does have access to the reinforcements of the army and the Nobleman of Crossout, Cyberstein, two Zaborgs, Mobius the Frost Monarch, and Exile Force. So it's really kind of hard to play the monarch deck in the Trap Does Shoot meta. It's just rough because you're always going to have a hand and it's typically always going to have a monster, so they're always going to get value for it. So it is what it is. So he's going to send the Cyberstein back to the deck, and we're going to shuffle that thing away before adding the Exile, the Mobius, the Zaborg, and the Zaborg back to the hand. AG says, I'm getting into the format, but loving the content. Yo, AG, thank you. That means a lot. Thank you for coming on into GOAT and giving it a shot. Stay a while. Maybe you might enjoy it. There might be something you like. There might be things you don't like, but still, you can be a part of this community. And I think that is the most important part. The game is going to be the game. The game is going to be the game. And what you won't ever hear me saying as a YouTube person or as a GOAT format person is that, hey, I think GOAT format is just the best game. It's just the best game. You should play this game because it's the very best game that's ever been created. You'll never hear me say that because I don't think I honestly believe that. But what I will say is that this is a great community of people. This is a fun game to play. This is a fun game to, it's a fun thing to do. You know, it's a nice hobby to have. And if you want to be a part of that, you're more than welcome. And I will be here if you want to do that. So we'll continue to make those videos and continue to push out GOAT format content and all that and everything. So welcome, AG. I'm sorry, AG. All right. So we got tribal infecting virus is going to go ahead and crunch on in, and then we're going to summon forth the Blade Knight and try to just go in for a timely crash, and it works. Okay, so you get the timely crash on the Blade Knight while maintaining your cards that you have in hand. You know that there are a lot of monarchs into the hand space of the blue corner. So Grumple's electing to go Iron Fist here and just go crunch on in for 1400 into attack position, just trying to clock down the blue corner player. I don't hate the idea. Keeping more numbers on and trying to get there before they can find a way to start converting some of these monarchs, because when you start monarching, then you might have a problem if you're that red corner, as Breaker with counter is going to hit the field. Let's see if there's an answer coming in for that Breaker, and it will be the Torrential Tribute. Go ahead and send in all those, send in the Koichi and the Breaker to the grave. Pass it back over to Rumpelstiltskin. All right, but if you are just finding the new stream, make sure you go ahead and like the stream so we can get all those duelists who were with us earlier. They had to depart. You know, we were having some technological indifferences. So, so you know what? It is what it is. All right, cool. All right, so Zumbira the Dark is going to be summoned into attack position before passing it back over to Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg is going through that deck. Hopefully, he's trying to get to a brain control or some type of thing, soul exchange or something to get those monarchs into the field of play. Can't seem to get there, but reinforcements of the army is going to have to be played. Going through the deck, grabbing a warrior on resolution. Oh no, on resolution. Can't be Trap Dust Shoot number 2. That would just be unfortunate. Let's see. All right, so we're going to go ahead and grab the D Warrior Lady. The D Warrior Lady, and yes, there it is, a second resolution of a Trap Dust Shoot. Go ahead and reveal the hand yet again, and we're going to immediately send back that DD Warrior Lady that was just retrieved from the deck. All right. So yeah, DD Warrior Lady is going to have to get sent on back out of there. So we're going to go ahead and trib up. Oh, doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Go ahead and trib up the Zaborg, pop Zaborg for Zumbira the Dark, banish Light and Dark, and smack in with BLS for 3,000 and then pass. You get a chance to draw Snatch Steal right here. You get a chance for a Snatch Steal right here, and you don't necessarily get there with the Snatch Steal. 100 life points are left for Nate Dogg. And then we're going to crunch on in for 3,000, and that duel will come to an end. And that is just how it goes. That is how it goes. That is how it goes. So Nate Dogg will fall playing the Monarchs. It's tough. It's really tough. It's really tough, especially in this Trap Dust Shoot meta. Maybe if we can convince players to stop playing so many Trap Dust Shoots, the Monarchs can return and get to a place of prominence. But right now, just we're in that peak. And everyone's rocking Trap Dust Shoot. So it's so difficult to play the Monarch strategy with Trap Dust Shoot being ever so present. Because just you saw he drew a couple Monarchs, and then you Trap Dust Shoot, take away the play, hit you for some damage. Play another one, hit you for some damage. It's just hard. It's just hard. So shout out to Nate Dogg. He's just sent down to Dogtown. I mean, his name is Nate Dogg. He's definitely got that dog in him. So I'm certain he can make a deep run from the down bracket. I'm not mad, but we're going to keep it rocking. Oh, we got Crash Vote. I didn't know Crash Vote was playing this event. You know, I got to be biased. I want to see what the SJC champion Crash Vote is doing as well. We're going to tune in. We're going to keep it locked. Crash Vote versus West 95 is in the building. West doesn't play that often either. So we got a nice little situation of some duels out here getting after that we don't feature on the stream too often. So we're going to see what Wes, representing the Safari Zone, versus Crash Volt, representing the Ultra Instincts, in the building, all the way holding it down. And we're going to do it just like that. Currently, it is 0-0. 0-0. Let's get that going. All right, Crash Volt trying to get an invitation to the GOAT Format World Championship, as well as West 95 with Sangan in attack position. It appears as if we have some type of GOAT situation versus what appears to be a Chaos Turbo situation. Just Chaos Turbo. We're going to call that Chaos Turbo regular, just Chaos Turbo normal, cookie cutter Chaos Turbo, Chaos normal. As Nate Dogg says, Trap Does Shoot sucks, but I bricked hard there regardless. Oh, it is what it is. We saw it. We saw that happen live, and that's kind of where the game is at sometimes. You got to get the units to play. You got to play your cards right, as Yukio GX would say, but you got to get the cards to play. It don't matter what you got. If you ain't got the minerals, dude, if you ain't got the minerals to put onto the dueling board into the correct arrangement, it ain't gonna happen for you, man. It is what it is. And Does Shoot just gonna make sure you don't have the correct minerals to do that. It is what it is. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and graceful charity up after playing card destruction. I think card destruction control is not too bad, but you did give your opponent some beefy minerals as well. Speaking of minerals, you're looking into this graveyard of this blue corner player, and a lot of the proposed threats that you typically associate with being a Chaos Turbo deck have not been utilized just yet. As you look into the banish pile, there's a lot of absolute heaters left in this deck for this blue corner player. So whatever Crash is going to do, he might want to do that immediately, because this duel can come to a screeching halt within the next few turns, just based on what is in the graveyard of this blue corner player. All right, so we're going to go ahead and breaker attack Sangan for a 600 damage. Sick. Infusions Cap says, I would gladly sign the petition to suspend the use of Trap Does Shoot for at least a year. One full calendar year of no Trap Does Shoot, and I think the world would rejoice. The world would rejoice, I think. I blame our forefathers for that. I blame our forefathers for that. I blame our forefathers because back in the day, like when I played this format in 2005 and before, Trap Does Shoot was not a card that was played heavily. It really wasn't. It wasn't. And honestly, in my local area specifically, I think it was like we had a rarity bias, like cards that weren't rare, like high rarity or whatever, they typically were thought of to be lesser than in my area anyway. So Trap Does Shoot wasn't played. People just thought it was just because it was common, So I think if back in the day, if people would have played Trap Does Shoot to the level of which they play it now, and in future formats after GOAT format, which it was then subsequently limited and then banned, I think if people would have played it more, it would have got banned then, and then we wouldn't have to worry about it now. But you know what? It is what it is. So we try to keep the GOAT format the same as it's always been. But man, that card does suck. It does indeed. All right. It does indeed. It does indeed. Tommy Lindell says, hello, just subscribe to your channel. But my channel or this channel? This channel is not my channel. This is the GOATformat.com's official channel, which is not my channel. I do have a channel. That's JDZ Plays Goats. And I keep telling everyone, and I keep saying, I'm going to eventually start making videos back on JDZ Plays Goats. I want to do that again because I have things I want to do, and I think I have things I want to say, and I have things I want to create. But no. We want you to subscribe to this channel. We want everyone to do that. But this is not my channel. This is the official GOATformat.com channel. This is all of our channel. Anyone who plays goats, channel represents you. I am just the overseer at this current time because, I got to like that, you know what I'm saying? But if you got some videos you want to make, shout out to Grace, the Duelist Grace. Shout out to the Duelist Bluetooth. They've been contributing videos to this channel. Yeah. I'm eventually going to start making videos for my own channel. 'Cause like I said, I have things I want to say, things I want to do. I want to get out there and just do more stuff that's more focused on what I'm doing, as opposed to what the entire format is doing. That won't necessarily go well on this channel. I think putting that stuff on my channel. So I want to have a little bit of both, maybe double dip the chip a little bit, as we're going to go ahead and tribe up. And then 8 cards left in deck, and you're making your first chaotic maneuver here, as Chaos Sorcerer will limp on down into that first main phase. It sticks, and then we're going to slam another Chaos monster in onto the field of battle as well, and it also sticks. Thinking about this, you're still in your first main phase. You have 8 cards left in your deck, so maybe you're getting that little feel of anticipation, like, hey, I got to get to the end of this duel before I run out of cards. Maybe that's what Wes is kind of going through as they're contemplating slamming all these Chaos Mons onto the fray and then smacking in. And we're going to play the Wing Blast. Wing Blast targeting a Chaotic Sorcerer, sending it back to the top of the deck. As you check the grave, you see Mirror Force and Torrential are both gone already, so that's less cards that you have to worry about, as we're going to go ahead and take 2,300 points of damage from Crash Volt's life. Oh, Tommy Lindell. I'm sorry, Tommy Lindell. I'm a girl with a boy's name. Oh, Tommy Lindell. If I'm out here, you know, misgendering, I do apologize for that. I'm just so used in this Go format community. You have to understand that analytically speaking, it's 99.91% male. And in my job and in my personal life, like I use a lot of male terminology when I'm referring to people. So if I'm out here misgendering people, you got to call me out on that, and I'll make sure I work on that. So Tommy, I do apologize for that. But yeah, that's a lot of bro, a lot of dude, a lot of guy, a lot of pal, a lot of bud, a lot of man, a lot of dude, a lot of stuff like that. So that's just how I talk naturally. Even for the females that I do work with, or the women that I do work with, it's still, they just kind of, it's a extremely male dominated industry that I'm in. So it's still extremely male saturated talk that's just how I get down. But didn't do it on purpose. I'm not out here trying to disrespect nobody. But we're gonna keep it rocking. All right, blue corner. Blue. Yeah, Nate Dogg says, I screw that up a lot as well, never intentionally, and I think I'm getting better than I used to be. That's all we can ask for. It's just a little bit of trying. Just trying. I'm trying. I'm working extremely hard at it, because I understand, people out here doing their thing. I'm not trying to, tear nobody down at anything like that. As West 95 is going full attack mode, and it just so happens to get it, and it works out that time. A lot of defense was already been played by that red corner, and he smelled some blood in the water and just had to start swinging. And Joey says, saying dude and bro is normal on the West Coast. You ain't never lied, Joey. I'm from the South originally. And I've been living here in the Pacific Northwest for several years now. This is basically my home at this point, and I've adopted the Northwest the Northwest way of talking, and I say bro, dude, all right, dude, right on, dude. I can't not say dude. I can't say dude. I cannot say dude. I don't know why I say dude. Maybe I started saying dude ironically, and now is literally just a part of my lexicon now. It's just a crutch word, dude. All right, dude. Yeah, dude. Nah, dude. Yeah, dude. Howdy, dude. Howdy, dude. Howdy, dude. I don't think I'm saying howdy, dude, though. I don't think howdy, dude. I don't think howdy, dude goes. West Coast boy working in the South, I still say dude, bro, but also y'all. Yeah, y'all. Oh, man, I miss y'all. Y'all is good. Y'all. All right, y'all. I say y'all still sometimes too. I say y'all. Y'all. How do you do that? I say y'all. I still say y'all. I think y'all should be an actual. I think y'all should be a word. Y'all. It should be a word. Why don't y'all just? Y'all. As we're going to go ahead and come on out with the delinquent duo. Delinquent Duo is going to rip the Assura Priest and the Mind Control. All right, so 2 quality units coming on out for the red corner as we are thinking about it here in the main phase 1. We're just going to summon GK Spy. GK Spy in attack position is neat as we go ahead and smack on into the set. The set is going to reveal. Michael Gray says, why Yada? Is that Yada? Yada's on Chaos Burn? Oh man, Chaos Burn might be the way. Is that the future? Chaos Burn? I gotta see what that is. We might have to go check that out onto the stream. Chaos Burn. Very, very interesting. All right. Okay. Oh man. All right, let me see if I can hop back into this thing. Oh my goodness. There we go. That's it right there. Again, huge shout out to Ivan Rosito, who's holding it down as our head judge today, taking care of business, electing to not play, sacrifice some of their own dueling time to play some to ensure that this tournament is going down without a hitch behind the scenes, making it happen. We really appreciate that. And if you also would like to use some of your time to be a judge in these Go format dueling events, make sure you let yourself be known. If you know the rules, first you got to know the rules. That's just obviously that goes without saying. As Knight Assailant is going to be sent to the bin with the Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, spinning the GK Spy back to the hand, and then slamming the Kiko the Ghost Destroyer into the Magician of Faith, who is going to take 1,500 points of damage and remove the Assura Priest from the graveyard. And if you're into that kind of thing, if you're able to do judging or things of that sort, make sure you reach out to the Discord. We can always use volunteers in that regard. I know a lot of duelists are always asking how can they help and how can they be a part of it. Oh, thank you. All right. Nice. Okay. All right. Oh man, so we said we got some spice. Is there spice being detected? Who's playing the Chaos Burn deck? You said that's Yada? Is that Yada? Give me names. I need some names. I need some actual dueling book names. And we'll go there shortly after this one completes. As GK Spy is going to go ahead and set up on this Kaiko the Ghost Destroyer, as Magician of Fate's in the bin, Sakura's Armor's in the bin. All right, so cool. We're going to go ahead and set another spell trap onto the field before throwing it back over to West 95, sitting with 5 cards in hand. Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer, the Beat Shaking Menace is in attack position, and Heavy Storm will be played. Oh man. And we'll chain the Ring of Destruction, targeting Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer and sending that Mind Control that was known on to the graveyard. All right. This is stream number 2. All right, this is not to be confused with stream number 1. Stream number 1 had its good parts. It was a good time there at stream number 1. But something happened. YouTube hoed us, as they often do, and then they had to get reduced, and now we're at stream number 2. All right, so if you're just joining us again, this is the second installment of PWCQ number 39. All right, we like I said, we were rocking and rolling on one stream, it died, and now we're back with stream number 2. I'm JDZ. I play Ghosts. I'm your host, holding it down, and we're going to keep it rocking. Scuff says, I'm still waiting on the JDZ video about being a man. Oh man, you don't want that video, Scuff. Nobody wants that video. Nobody wants that video. Maybe I'll start doing stuff like that. I'm serious. I'll start doing stuff like that on my channel. Just talking about, just talking about things, man. Just really talking about things that I'm observing in our society from my position as a young man becoming an older man. Things that I've learned, things that I'm seeing in our society today, things that are changing right before my eyes. And it's that's a lot of spellcasters. That's a bingo as well. It's it's kind of hard. Honestly, it's kind of hard to watch as Crashful comes on back and just absolutely gets after Wes with the spellcaster assault. It's really kind of hard, man. It's really kind of hard because society, it's a whole, oh my goodness. I don't want to bring the vibes down. I don't want to harsh the vibes of this PWCQ number 39 because when I think I've never had a father figure. Oh my goodness, Scuff. I can't say that I can be your father figure. I don't want to assume responsibility of being anyone's father figure, but sometimes you have to be your own father figure. So there's nothing wrong with seeking mentorship and seeking guidance. I have several mentors in my life who have inspired me. I've had several people that I've looked up to who have lives and positions and jobs and things that I want for myself. And I see what they have and I'm like, okay, what did they do to get to that point? Because they're not like these people who I look up to. They're not like these incredible, geniuses. These Microsoft, they create Microsoft or they're creating Tesla. These are normal people who are in the same fields that I'm in, who have created things, who have the family that I want, who have the things that I want. And they say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Work hard, normal stuff, stand up straight, be a man of your word, have integrity, shake a hand, be firm, think how to tie a tie. A lot of men don't know how to tie ties anymore. A lot of men these days are dopamine addicts. A lot of men these days don't know how to work, don't know how to it's the instant gratification of our society has kind of neutered a lot of men from being what our forefathers were. And it's not their fault. A lot of society wants to just say, these Andrew Tates and all these people of the red pills and blue pills and all this kind of stuff, whatever, they're all the pills, any kind of black pill, whatever pill you want to take, incel pill, whoever pill, all the pills that are out here in this YouTube universe, they're all pills blaming you. If you're a dude, if you're a man of this society, anything bad that has ever happened is going to be on your shoulders and it's going to be your fault, and no one's going to feel bad for you about that. And that's just how it is. So once you go into the game knowing that, that's a good place to start the foundation of where it is. As Nate Dogg says, need to draw Trinity pill. That's your fault too. If you're not drawing Trinity, that's your bad as a man. That's your bad. But it's just that's something that I am a little passionate about. I would love to start talking about that stuff, but I know it's not for everyone, and I don't want to harsh the vibes. But Scuff, I can make that video. I can definitely talk about that as much. And if you ever need someone to talk to, and a lot of guys don't like to talk about their issues or talk about their problems, but I've experienced a lot. I've had a lot of significant trauma in my life. I've had a lot of hours spent in therapy trying to rebuild myself as a better person, trying to understand the emotional issues that I'm taking that happen within me. You know what I'm saying? Just looking back at my own life, I've dealt with a lot of issues that I've kind of just bottled up, and I've never had the opportunity to, cope with a lot of the other issues I'm going through. But now I'm older. I've had the chance to work through that stuff. And now if I can go back and tell someone else who's going through these same trials that I went through, hey, it doesn't have to be that way. You can make your own life a lot better, a lot sooner than I did, because I had a lot of suffering that I had to go through to get to this peace of mind that I have now. My earlier time in my youth and my earlier time as a younger man, I had to suffer through a lot of things before now I can get to a point where I'm very confident and I'm able to discuss that. How long did it take you to open up to your wife? Oh, it took a really long time. It took a really long time. Like really long. I've been married to my wife for 15 years. We've been married for 15 years as Upstart Goblins play. Sorry, the vibes are slowly being harsh, but you know what? I'm not going to let the vibes go completely down. Well, yeah, we've been married for 15 years. It took a little bit of time. It took a little bit of time. And it just comes from, previous relationships. So if you're a guy, all right, there's phases of your life that you go through especially when you're talking in terms of dating or being with someone of the opposite sex or being with someone of the same sex. If that's your bag, no big deal. Pride Month and all, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all that. But if you're in a relationship with someone, there are phases that you go through. First phase is always going to be like you trying to please someone, being like, we call it the simp phase. That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call that the simp phase. So you're gonna enter. If you haven't done these yet, I would highly suggest that you go ahead and start speed running all these things now to save yourself the anguish later on. So you gotta go through your simp phase. You're gonna be simping. You're gonna be like, oh, can I do this for you? Can I have that for you? Can I buy you these flowers? Can I have this? Can I take your tank? Let's go on a walk. Let's try, because that's what that's what society has told us. Hey, this is what the people want. This is what this is what the person that you're trying to attract typically wants. And then once you realize that your simp phase isn't working or isn't getting the results that you want, or you get your heart broken enough times, or you get damaged enough times, or you get injured enough times, you're going to sorry. The vibes. I'm gonna stop. All right. Back to the action. All right. That's we'll save that for the next. We'll save that for the next podcast. I'll cut it there. Ooh. So Minecon coming in, hitting the Sinister Serpent. Okay. Sinister Serpent is going to be, that's another bingo. We got to pull that back up. Our bingo is just in shambles right now. Our bingo is in shambles. So you're a top G duelist now? No. I'm the opposite. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I am letting my personal beliefs, I'm letting my personal things bleed into the GOAT format stuff, and I need to understand that is not what it is. This is why I need to go back to my own channel, because because it's me. Like this is me, and I am just out here trying to give you myself as well as give you the GOATs, and I understand that, but if there are people out here, if there are legitimate people out here who are having an issue with these kind of things and they have no one to talk to, because again, like in 2022, 2023, you can look at, there's information out there. Men now between the ages of 25 and 35 are the loneliest that they've ever been in their entire life, in the entire history of the world, probably. It's heartbreaking, dude. It's heartbreaking, man, because you gotta, there are so many stories out there of guys who haven't had like physical contact, like a hug, in weeks. I couldn't imagine. There are people out there who haven't had a conversation that wasn't work-based in weeks with another human being, because people are just extremely lonely than they've ever been. So if someone can come into this stream comment section and they say, hey, I'm having these issues, and we can just have a dialogue about it for 5 minutes while we're watching spies set up on the field, and it helps them, hey man, now I understand, I can try these things. Thanks. Maybe JDZ, maybe this is just and this happens sometimes. I went down to Austin. Like I said, duelists pull me to the side. I don't want to say their name or anything like that, but like, hey JDZ, I'll listen to a stream, and my life just hasn't been going great. Life's just been really, really laying into me. I haven't had a lot good going on, but I listened to one of your streams. It's something you said really resonated with me, and I see you here, and I just wanted to pull you to the side, and I just want to say, hey man, thanks. That meant a lot. It really got me through some bad stuff that was going on in my life. And I was like, you know what? That it almost made your boy drop one. It almost made your boy drop one, because it's like, that's why we do it. So if I have something that I can give to help someone become better, or help someone, get out of whatever down moments they've been, I think that's a benefit. I think that's great. Mr. Mojo says, I got my baby gender reveal in an hour. I'm nervous AF. Let it go. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous, man. That is a blessing. no matter what gender that baby is revealed to be, as No Winter Crossout has revealed Magician of Faith, sending all copies of Magician of Faith from the game, along with GK Spies, have also been removed from the game, it appears. So there's going to be a lot less flips taking place in this GO format dueling situation, as double knives have been played for that red corner. It's a win. It is a win, win, win. And I don't know what your spirituality is, but if you believe in a higher power or whatever, but that higher power is going to give you what you need and not what you want. So keep that in mind and just be blessed with whatever fortunate situation is coming your way, Mr. Mojo. And good luck to you, though, or bad luck. Not bad luck. Oh my goodness, not bad luck, but good luck to you. And I hope let us know how that goes in the stream. Let us know how that goes. As Crash is absolutely getting busy with these Thunder Dragons. Flip, Faith, Grab, Knock, Sack, Thunder, and that is 3,200 points of damage on the board, and that will connect, taking West 95 down to 3,200 remaining. 3,200 remaining. Nicholas D says, any fatherly advice? I'm sitting here with my 9-day-old daughter watching Ghosts, and we have that part covered. Oh my goodness, dude. Nicholas D, I got just the basic cheesy advice that I wish someone would have told me. I would say 9-day-old, cherish every moment. I would take more pictures. I would take more videos. I would just try to capture and remember that every day. If I could do it again, I would just take pictures every day. I would try to capture as much as I could. Because during that time when my kids were really young, I was like a different person. Like your boy JD was on the grind hard, and I missed so much. And it just sucks, because you don't get it back. So I would definitely say take more pictures and just try to be as present as you can, because it's all downhill. Day 9 is money. And I'm telling you, it's just a struggle. Your struggle city all the way down. I got a 15-year-old right now. I'm struggling every day. I got old. My kids are old, and it gets much, 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 much worse, dude. So I take the crying. I take the late nights. I take the colic. I take the baby fevers. I take all that over what you got coming up. So enjoy the journey, man. And that's what's up. Fatherhood is awesome. Fatherhood is amazing, man. It changes you. Highly recommend, if you can do it, if you're capable of doing it and you have someone that you are with, that you love, and if you have someone that you're with and have someone that you love and have the ability, I recommend fatherhood, dude. I do. I don't know why people are so anti being dads and being fathers, but that'll change you quick. That'll make you be a better man. You have no choice. So highly recommend it. As we're going slamming onto the end phase, as Sukiyo Flip Me will be sent back to the hand. I'm not saying guys like just go out there and just start impregnating people and just making babies all willy-nilly. You should definitely not do that. But you should definitely consider, like, guys are like, oh, I'm 39 years old. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready to have a kid. I got the job. I got the girl. I got everything. Bro, you need to just think about it, man. It's awesome. It's awesome. As Dave Chappelle once said, how awesome it is to have a conversation with someone who used to be in your blank. I don't want to say it, Tariq, but go read the comment for yourself, as DeQuaichi will come on in and DeQuaich 1400 more life off of West 95. And now life is getting pretty low for that blue corner player. You got to make something happen, as Thunder Dragons and DeQuaichi have in harmony clapped a lot of your health, and a lot of quality mons are still being in the tuck for Crashwell. He's got a lot of good units left, as we are sitting here vibrating with this train in attack position. Tupacalypse now says, man, I'm 33 and I realized that if I had a kid today, by the time they were 20, I'd be 53. Dude, 53 is like 23, dude. So that's nothing. It's not there. You still have hope, as Sangan is going to come on out and crash into this train, get a quality search. Usually that spells a turn of main phase 2 chaotic maneuver that might take place, but you never know. You never know. Yeah, two apocalypse now, man. I wouldn't even sweat it. If it's something that you want, if it's something that you want to do, I think you can. 50 is nothing, dude, and 20 is old as hell. So that's a lot of life. I think 30 is a perfect time to start. 33, people are having kids at 40, first kid at 40 or so. As we're going to go ahead and get the night as from the deck to the hand. But what society is the way our society is shaped now, it's saying like, hey, I men shouldn't have kids until they're really late, or shouldn't have kids at all. I don't think that's the way. I think having a family is really cool, and it changed my life for the better. So maybe you should probably give that a shot. I don't know. As this is going to be, I'm sorry, I need to update the chart. This is going to be 1-1. Actually, I'm not even correct. There we go. There we go. Oh, what am I doing? Good grief. All right. So yeah, it's gonna be 1-1 actually. Crash Vote is Crash Vote won that game number 2, as Chaotic Source is going to come on out and still keep that red corner off of Dark Mons, and he's in defense position. So 1,400 life points will remain for that blue corner. MST Snatch would be neat if you can pull that off if you are Crash Vote, or we're going to hang out here. Still in that end phase, it appears. And now I think DB is lagging. As never mind, we're going to go ahead and end phase reveal the scapegoat tokens. Still in that end phase. Is there a card that can interact with that set into a meta? I don't know. Let's see what's going to go down. We're in a pretty tight spot here. We are in a tight spot, boys, holding it on out. Mm, mm. Spicy Crypto says not here for the life advice. I respect that. I respect that. I'm trying to not do it. Spicy Crypto. We're trying to keep it. We're trying to keep it on the level. I do appreciate that. Uh, Both red pill and blue pill are saying not to have kids. It's crazy out here these Twitter streets. I got to get off Twitter. I'm not on Twitter in the first place. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on Twitter. I don't tweet. I don't do any of that stuff. I try to stay away from it, man. But it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. No, it's okay. We gotta. I mean, this is the first time I've seen Spicy Crypto's name, so I maybe they don't understand the vibes too much of how we do these PWCQ streams and how we do these Go format streams. We go back and forth. We're going in and out. We're going up and down. We're all around. We're going to eventually find our way back to GOAT format in some form or fashion. But I get it. People tune in and watch some GOAT format content, and they come and watch some GOAT format commentary, and they don't want to hear about the world. I respect that too, because the world sucks. Why would you want to sit here and hear about that as you're trying to relax? So I can respect that, and I'll try to get off of it as much as I can. But I don't like doing stereotypical GOAT format commentary, because it's always like the same stuff. It's like, what are you gonna do? It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same. It's like the same stuff, as we're gonna go ahead and knock swing for 1100. It's always gonna just like, this is typical in a nutshell. This is typical in a nutshell Go format commentary. All right, so what we got here? He's got a. It looks like it could be a. What's that? That's probably a. He didn't play it last time, so it's probably a wing blast or something. It could be a. I don't know. It's got. He didn't play anything, so he's got 20 cards in left. Man, it could that could be anything. It still could be an MST. It could be nothing. But Crash he's got the Sukin hand. He's got the Sukin hand. Doesn't have any Thunder Dragons. Still don't have any Dark Monsters. He's got the, what he got here? So his main phase 1. He's still thinking probably got another Chaos Monster. So he's trying to get another Dark into the grave. What he got here? So he's got 300 life points left. Oh man, what is it? Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, that's that's what most most Go format commentary is, because that's just how the game is. I mean, a lot of stuff is very similar. So I try to just talk about other things, and it's you can ask me whatever you want. It doesn't have to be about that kind of stuff. You can ask me whatever you want. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about as we're waiting. Oh man, oh man. All right, yeah. So we're still sitting here, main phase. He's thinking about it, so that means he's definitely got probably like a ring, but he doesn't have a ring, so he's gonna set one. So that's probably gonna be a spy or maybe a Dekoichi. It can't be spy. They all got knocked, so that's probably gonna be Dekoichi. So now he's thinking about Thousand Eyes, but he never what. That's just. I mean, I personally don't like to do that. I like to do the commentary. You guys can see what's going on, and I like to keep it light and talk about other things as well. Okay. But we're in main phase one. We got Crash Vote in the building. SJC champion. You know what I'm saying? Good friend of mine representing the Ultra Instincts Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling team. This duelist is great. Like, he is great. And I know that a lot of duelists in this game are great. He just definitely doesn't get uh, he doesn't get his flowers because, again, he's another one of those duels that doesn't play that often. But when he does, he typically can kind of do well. He likes to play some cool stuff and cool decks, and he has a great mind for Yu-Gi-Oh! So I like to see what Crash has got going on. As Creature Swap is going to come on in, and we're going to take control of the Kiko the Ghost Destroyer. Oh my goodness! Sorry about the noise in the background. My ruffians over here just causing all kind of calamity in my peripheral as we set another card on the field. Probably couldn't have something to summon into that token to try to end this duel. Tariek says, "Can you commentate like a horse race with a gradual feel?" I think we could, but the game is too slow for that. I don't think it'll work. I don't think that will work. As Optimus Prime says, well, you can talk about the current bracket and the heavy hitters left in the tournament to watch. Maybe talk about what deck they decided to take in such a limited format. We did. We talked about everything that you just said. If you're just tuning into the stream, that was in the first stream. And it got cut short. So we're going to Minecon the Night Assailant. Night Assailant is now on the side of wet. Yeah, we talked about that, and we can talk about that after this event as well. So Optimus Prime, I got you. We'll pull that up after this match ends. We'll do another quick breakdown of who's remaining in this tournament, and we'll see what it is. As Night Assailant is going to go ahead and flip and pop, sending Kaiku to the grave, perhaps. Jeez Louise, what are y'all doing, man? I can't catch a break. I cannot catch a break. Okay. All about the hype. I got you. Yeah, that'll definitely happen. We'll knock that out. So we're going to go ahead and make another chaotic maneuver, it appears, as Chaos Sorcerer is going to go ahead and come on down. Use this effect, banish Night Assailant. When's the first JDZ main channel video coming? I've had a YouTube channel for a while. Like I said, I just don't upload there as often anymore because I've been working with GoFormat.com and helping, make videos here and doing the tournament coverage and help running the tournaments and doing the streams. So I really haven't had a lot of time, but I do have a channel. It's JDZ Plays Ghost, and I will start at some point. I don't know when. I just got to get more time. I got to get my health right, and then I would be over there. I'll start doing a little bit of both, so that way I can, like I said, I can do more of what I want to do instead of just doing what is required to be done. I suppose. I don't know. That's a bad way to phrase that. All right, that's a bad turn of phrase. I don't know why I said it like that. As we got Graceful Charity is going to be playing. This is a great Graceful Charity, a good timely Graceful Charity. 300 life points left for West 95. As that's not a lot. Easy to get through. Let's get a nice little Ukuzi going down, or maybe even a Gravekeeper's Spear Soldier. Gakugire Panda coming in would be neat, as Cinder Serpent is going to be one of those timely discards. And Sukiyo Flip Me is going to go and get sent on out of there as well. Has Ring of Destruction? Ring of Destruction hasn't been used by either duelist, so that could also be something that comes up. Oh man. Yeah, how do you guys I got those pictures, Gucci, and I got those pictures, Bobby. How do you guys even get those? What do you have to do to get the Zombiras, the ultra rare Zombiras? What do you have to do? And we're gonna Minecon target set. Okay. So now Wes is beginning to ponder again. Can I ask what's the deal? What's going on?
Me being loud?
Yeah. What why? Why? What are you doing?
I'm doing my natural
Oh,
habitat.
please stop. Okay. Not right now, okay?
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, it should be soon. So we're still thinking about it as Minecon is going to be played and we're halting here. And we're gonna pause. We're gonna halt and pause. See? This would be a good time to. Sorry, the vibes are in shambles, man. I don't know what to talk about now. We're holding. We're holding position. We're holding squat as we're hanging on tight. Thinking, meditating, pondering, if you will. Mm. Just moved to North Florida and I'm down the road from an actual goat farm. So I'm chilling, petting a goat, watching the stream. That's what I'm talking about. Are you from Florida too? Are you from Florida as well? I'm moving to Florida actually. That's on my I had a whole list of places that I wanted to move after I was done with my after the next couple of years. And Florida has now emerged to the top of that list, and I will be a Florida resident here in the next couple of years. So look out for your boy JDZ in Florida. That's going to be happening very, very soon. That's going to be happening very soon. Um, but being on a goat farm would be nice. I always wanted to know, on a goat farm, what exactly are you farming? Is it for the milk or is it for the meat? Do you eat goats? Are you just having them as really chill, cute pets? What is it that you are able to farm from the goats? Hmm. When Mind Crush resolves, do you still have turn player prio or do I have an opportunity to respond? Hmm. I don't think I don't think you can I don't think a judge can answer that question. I think you just have to make your play and then as that play is made, the judge can then jump in to resolve whatever issue that has happened. Okay, okay. I always thought they were there to eat the grass. Nah, there's a huge goat farming industry. I think goat cheese. If you can make goat cheese, then you're in. That's something you can do there. I think goat cheese is uh, good. I guess people like goat cheese, goat meat. Maybe you can eat some goats. I don't know. I like goats, man. I think they're too cute to be out there just eating on some goats. Even though I think chickens cute too, and I'll destroy some chickens. Petting zoo. Just, I mean, that's cool too. Just have them out there being cute, feed them with bottles. Have you seen a goat drink out of a bottle, man? Come on, man. That thing is cute. Too cute. I like it. I like to have a farm. Yeah, goat cheese is goated. I like some goat cheese. As we're waiting, it believes like we have some type of halted situation here. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but my control has been played, and now we're trying to figure out like what is happening. Mm. Guy farms hemp and has a bunch of goats. Ah, okay, that's probably a good little combination. A little hemp farm with some goats in there. My favorite dish, my favorite cuisine, my favorite thing I like to eat. I like to keep it. I like to keep it so basic, dude. I like some nice pot roast, man. My wife makes a pot roast that I just cannot seem to get enough of. I love me some pot roast. And then you eat it the first day, and the next day you got those pot roast sandwiches, man. I'm telling you, it's what life is all about. Nice little pot roast with some mashed potatoes, dude. Come on, man. That's how you get one of these. You guys want one of these? You guys want one of those? eat your proteins, man. Get your pot roast in there. So he's gonna go, and that is going to go ahead and resolve. Mind control resolves without delay, and it sends the Setmon over to the side of Crash Volt. And now Crash Volt will check the card. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get. That's how you get one of those. You gotta get your guns up. Get your guns up. Suns up. Guns up. And then we're going to go ahead and spin the Night Ass back to the top of the deck. Okay. So I think that is all well and good. I think we are all legal. We're all legal. We're all good to go. And then we're going to play Heavy Storm. Hit the Delinquent Duo. That was dead. So now this could... Let's see. We got 2 cards left. 2 cards left. The Chaotic Sorcerer is one of those cards. And Sork, banish Sork. Sending out a Thunder Dragon and a Sukiyo Flip Me is going to be banished. Hold up. Oh, wait. Oh, that was that same turn. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're going to draw, set Night Ass immediately, enter the standby phase, Mind Con, and it's going to be GG. No need to even grab the Sork out of there. All right. So Crash Volt will move on and defeat West 95, making a little move into this PWCQ number 39. Okay, so as promised, we're gonna go ahead and do a little quick bracket breakdown again for this stream, because the last stream was obviously rudely taken away from us. So again, this is PWCQ number 39. We'd have 52 duelists show up to this event. 52 of the names that you come to know and love. Currently sitting in that 5th round, we got the duelist known as Grace, who's making some money moves, making it happen over here on the winner side. Top dog in the building. Okay, and then we got Evil Borrow Wait, who's still hanging out tough, sitting in that 4th round. We have that's the farthest we've gone on the winner side. But then we have Nate Dog. Okay, this is the dog town over here. I'm trying to see if there's any more. Wow, there's a lot of names have already been kind of sent down to Dogtown early and often. We got Murphy and Padel. I don't know a lot about either of those duels, so we might have to jump in there and check that out. We have Crash Volt, who's already defeated West 95. We might have to go check that one out as well. We have Yada versus Bernie Bro. Okay, so we said we're going to go see, I believe that's Michael Gray. We're going to go see Michael Gray. We've been talking about seeing Michael Gray for the past couple weeks, and we always miss Michael Gray as well. But wow, this is shaping out to be something different. I don't know what to say about that. So we have Yada, who is reported to be playing a very interesting burn deck. But this seems 1-1, so this one may not be a burn. I don't know. I'm only hearing the reports. There has been a substantial amount of spice we've seen so far in this event thus far, and and now we have Blackluster Soldiers on the field, and we got more scapegoats. I'm all about seeing some scapegoats. I'm very happy with the amount of scapegoats that we've seen so far in this Go format dueling space, as we are going to enter a 1-1 type scenario, as both duelists have both won a game. All right, so BLS is going to come on in with the GK Spies, and we're going to go ahead and take out all of those scapegoats as Scrub for Life, aka I believe this is Michael Gray. I believe this is Bernie Bro. This Bernie Bros Socialist, I think, is their name in the duelist on Dueling Book there, and or on the Discord. And yeah, so we're kicking it with the Ojama King, poster, well, the Ojama King avatar here with the skill drain sleeve. I think these sleeves are cool, man. This is cool. Facing off against this being here with the Tomb World as the accompaniment sleeves. The spiciest deck, that water control was cool. That water control is cool, man. I enjoyed that water control deck. I thought that was nice. Seeing that. So I probably have to put that as the spiciest deck we've seen. Optimus Prime says, why is Lucas so broken? There are several reasons why Lucas the Heretic is so broken. Why Lucas aka Lucas the Heretic, is so broken. There are several reasons. One, he's quite intelligent. Two, he has a finger and thumb on the pulse of the metagame. He understands where the meta is and how to stay one step ahead. Three, he knows what decks. He knows how to play a series of decks. He can play control, turbo, and warrior at the highest level. So he's, they say we're in this triangle meta in GOAT format. Well, he can play all of the pillars of the triangle at extremely high level. So he's always going to be on top, and he knows when to put what in the right position. So that's why he's always going to be, doing pretty good whenever he shows up. Yeah. Drawing well is the most important skill. Oh, you gotta draw. He can draw the cards. As we're gonna go full frontal assault, and we're gonna send all these spellcasters and BLS into the hitbox of Scrub for Life. And I believe this duel might come to a screeching conclusion, as more scapegoats will be revealed. So wow. Michael Gray not giving up. Scrub for Life is not giving up. Yada Yada is sending the farm after the hitbox of the blue corner player, but it is not getting there. If you can't draw Pot of Greed, you need to practice more. Very true. Very true. But at the same time, in GOAT format, I understand that, there is a luck component. There is a luck aspect of it. There is. Who can draw? But you're trying to tell me that Lucas is stacking his deck? He's drawing good every time, every event. This man's been topping and winning events for decades. It's got to be something more than just the card. It got to be, right? It's got to be, right? I don't know. There's no way this man's been stacking his deck for decades, right? Or maybe, I don't know. I could be tweaking. I could be wrong. I don't know. If you don't open 3 pots of greed 50% of the time, you lose every time. Maybe, I don't know. But he's won with warriors. He's won with turbo. He's won with return. He's won with control. Maybe not burn. I don't think I've ever seen the Heretic on the burn strategy, but now we're still going full frontal attack, and BLS is going to go ahead and keep stroking in, and that it will cause for victory for Yada Yada, who will move on into this bracket. So Yada Yada, the Rampage OG, is back in the building trying to get an invite. I think did Yada get invited already? I'll have to look at the chart to see if Yada Yada has been invited to the Go Format World Championship. But now he's still working on it, trying to absolutely get after it. And we're going to pull that bracket back up again to see what it is going to be. All right, I would like to stick with the winner side for as long as I possibly can, as we're going to throw, let's get Evil Borrow Weight onto the showcase for the first time today. Evil Borrow Weight has already found himself into the fourth round, fresh off of victory at the GOAT Grand Prix in New York. Evil Borrow Weight, ever since he donned, and we get it right at the beginning too, ever since he donned the moniker Evil Borrow Weight, this duelist has just been absolutely going crazy on the dueling world, winning Philly, winning New York, topping some other significant events. Like I said, this duelist still has an outside chance of becoming player of the year within his own right. So we'll see what Evil Borrow Weight is doing. All right. Pui is the burn masterclass specialist. Oh yeah, she's very good. She's super smart on it too, and not just burn, like card games in general. I think she has a great working mind. As Thunder Dragon, card destruction, is there a better combination going first as you go ahead and thunder up? And then you get some beefy units as well. You're getting that BLS out of the equation. And I think we got one, boys. We got a reasoning gate situation that is taking place. So hang on to your britches. Hang on to your skivvies as we are out here with a reasoning gate versus Chaos Turbo in the building. So all the reasoning gate fans out there, this match might be for you. If reasoning gate is your thing. All right. Cool. All right. So it appears as if Paid 17. Paid. I think we did see this duelist before. That name does look familiar. I think Paid has been playing on the circuit a little bit, and they're making a little bit of noise trying to get on there. hang on to your pantaloons and your doubloons because RGT, and you guys know me, man. RGT is probably my least favorite deck, but it gets it in, dude. It gets it in. It gets it in. It can just beat anybody. As Sacred Crane is going to come on out and clap up the Sinister Serpent, sending that slippery snake to the bin, and we're going to jam it all into the second main phase, setting one card. Paid, rocking the Dante on the sleeves, or on the profile pick with no sleeves. Evil Borrow Weight is still rocking no sleeves as well, but he's got this looks like some kind of furry right here. I don't know what we got going on there. I don't know what this thing is, but it is what it is. Hanging on tough right here with the wolf situation there. With the wolf situation there, and Tariek, you got to be disappointed. There are very few warriors that I've seen in this event, which is insane. Which is insane. Which is insane. I thought that everything was on the up and up with warriors. It's clearly probably one of the better decks we have right now. And I haven't really seen a lot of warriors being played. As we're going to go ahead and use the Rigikai break and go ahead and smack that Sacred Crane on into the bin before Jar of Greed is also chained as well, adding another card to the hand. And then we're going to go ahead and reasoning. And now we all hold our breath. Everyone clutch your pearls as reasoning has been played. Sending 1, 2, the call was 8 in preparation for the Dark Magician of Chaos as several cards are being milled. Nate Dogg says there was a decent amount of control from what I saw. Could be stomping the Warriors down. That, man, I think that's what it would take. That's what it takes. But when you do that, you're opening the door back up for this Chaos Turbo menace that has been plaguing us for so long. I don't know how to find the correct balance of what the card ratios that are needed to kind of keep parity in our current metagame. But that's just how it is. So you mill the some really really good cards. All your a lot of dim fuse, your premature burial is gone, and he hit the DMOC. So reason to gate players, that don't feel good. Yeah, live blue kick. You see what I'm saying? There was some very rough milling that just occurred for that blue corner player, and they have no choice but to set. When I see the RGT player putting monsters in face down defense position and passing it over to me, I begin to feel great about that if I'm not playing RGT, because I know that just means that they just don't have the gas needed, and I can just open the throttle and just start attacking their hitbox. But now you have a dark monster, even though that DMOC was representing a dark monster as well. 2 chaos mons are already in the bin, and you're just trying to play the race and get as much damage into the hitbox of that blue corner player as humanly possible, as you're going to set another spell trap in support of this Night Assailant, drawing up to 4, 9 cards left in deck for paid 17, as he's beginning to think, or they're beginning to think. The mill giveth and the mill taketh. Absolutely. Absolutely. Giorgio Quintavale says, "Can we have a deck breakdown from this tournament?" I will try. I will try. I will definitely try. Like I said, there's so much. There's so many videos that I have that are either need to be created or have been created, and they're just kind of sitting because I've been having some serious issues in my own life with my own health. I've been sick as hell for the past couple days or so, and I just haven't been able to put the stuff up or create any new stuff, and it's just been a mess. No excuses. I need to stop making so many excuses. Oh man. Monster Reincarnation is pretty buff because now it allows you to get back the Black Lusted one. Oh, Jim Joe is down. The Black Lusted one is up. Oh man. This can get X-rated here. Let's see what goes down. Oh man, this is a little scary here. Scary spot. You got the Black Lusted one is in hand. You have the Jim Joe is on the field. You have Dark and Light are banished, and you have DMOC is now out of play. You have 2 Dim Fuse which are in the bin. I mean, it could potentially be another one left in the equation. Oh my goodness, things are heating up. Things are really heating up. And paid will go prio, banish the set mon, which is the GK spy. And now we are thinking, and it will rock the Dimfu. We will rock the Dimfu right away. 2,000. And we're going to get back the Sacred Crane. Let's make sure this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. And we're going to get back all of those mons that were banished from the blue red corner side. DMOC. DMOC's going to grab. Oh man. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Oh man. He gets the Vort. So the Vort is coming back. Oh man. The Crane is drawing. Oh man. Oh my goodness. The Vort. Will he play the Vort? Let's see what happens here. Remember that BLS cannot attack. He already uses dramatic effect on the set mon. But now paid 17 is continuing to ponder here. He has he goes Mon Gate. Mon Gate on BLS. Peculiar indeed. And we're going to send. Is there even a card left? And now, oh my, you have to win right now. You have to win right now. Like this is like your last. This is it. And he goes Vort. Oh. Carl needs to have a Book of Moon. You need a Book of Moon. And we're going to come on. And he has the Book of Moon. Oh my goodness. That was the sickest Book of Moon. Whoo! I'd have been sweating. That book was timely. That was a timely Book of Moon. But Paid was cooking there for a minute. I was scared, dude. Paid was cooking there. Paid was absolutely cooking there. Very cool, man. Oh my goodness, that Book of Moon was money. Okay, so it's actually I need to update this thing. It's actually going to be 1-0 for Carl Waite. That was crazy. That was neat. That was neat. Oh man. Yo, take a timestamp. That was 1:15. All right, we'll have to put that in the highlight reel. We need to start making these highlight reels. I can do highlight reels. I just need to know what to put. I'll write that down. Let me get my. I'll write that down. That was a cool one. I like that. I'm gonna make a little note of that. Somebody gotta let me know whenever something else highlightable comes about. All right, I'll add that on there. I'll add that. Right here, notepad. Keep that notepad on me. Keep that thing on me. Keep a notepad on you. All right, so we're going to go. Paid's going to go ahead and get the chance to go first. And he's going to come on out with the Upstart Goblin. Dude, that was the sickest Book of Moon. I don't think I've ever seen a Book of Moon so hardy. That was a show book or you're dead situation, and he showed book and was alive. Very neat. Oh. My butt was clenching. I was on the edge of my seat. That was tight. Goodness. So we're gonna go Upstart Pot, okay, and then Upstart Pot set one pass. Very, very, very normal RGT opening on that turn one, but you have the Delinquent Duo as well to kind of counteract the plus that you just got from the Pot of Greed. We're going to get rid of two of those cards as well. And it is the Royal Decree, which is now in the deck, which kind of makes you think that's another one of those cards that is. I think Royal Decree is another card that might be underplayed a little bit in our metagame. I think that card is quite good. I think a lot of people are playing a lot of traps. You don't like Trap Does Shoot. Maybe you can play Royal Decree and stop it from happening to you, as we're going to go ahead and send the Jim Joe and the Royal Decree to the bin. And then we're going to Duo Thunder. It was Spy, so not much. Are you talking about for the attack on BLS? You think BLS should have attacked? I don't know. But I know for a fact that I don't think Carl's I think Carl's been on this turbo. Carl's one of the OG turbo players. Been playing turbo for a really long time. So I doubt that he would have access to goats in game one. Maybe. I mean that might be the vibe, man. Just throw a little scapegoat in your deck every now and then just to kind of keep them guessing, keep the haters guessing. As reasoning is going to call eight. Eight is going to miss that time. You're going to hit the Sacred Crane at 4. Sacred Crane is going to go ahead and draw one. Sacred Crane is going to go ahead and draw one. You got 5 in hand. That's that reasoning. I always get those calls wrong. So we got another one. They always open multiple reasonings as well. He's got their reasoning number 2 coming on in, and BLS is milled yet again, and you see that reincarnation getting milled too. That's got to be a little sigh of relief as Air Knight Parshath is going to hit the field yet again. So we have 2 misses so far as reasoning is going to go ahead and yield yet another Mon from the deck. And let's see. As we're thinking here in that first main phase. And we're going to trib both for the mock. Okay. So D-Mock has now landed. D-Mock is on the field. D-Mock will target what card? And we're going to go ahead and grab the Mon Reincarnation right away. So just like that, the D-Mock has landed. Monster Reincarnation is back in hand. And we're going to play it. So Paid 1/7 is just going for it, going for the gusto on this first attacking turn as Evil Borrowweight issues the thumbs up all around, and we are checking the GY. GY is going to reveal none other than the Black Lusted One back to the hand at the cost of 1 Scapegoat and the Monster Gate, and then we're going to summon that Black Lusted One to the field immediately, and let's see if that sticks. Thumbs up from Paid, thumbs up from Evil Borrowweight, and we're going to dim few right away and just try to end this game. And we're going to Regeki Break, target the Black Lusted Soldier with enough time before the Jinzo can come back and negate that Regeki Break in its place. And now we are beginning to think here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and Air Knight, Jinzo, D-Mock, swing. Air Knight gets a card due to its effect. That is mandatory. And now we're kind of sitting here at a tough spot. That would have been game if you could have, if Carl didn't save himself with the Regeki Break. But now we're sitting here still in the battle phase, trying to figure out what next to do. And we're just going to pass back over to Evil Borrowweight, who's hanging out tight in the main phase 1. 900 life points are left. And now you get another Lightning Vortex coming on in for that red corner, clearing up all these Mons from the field. Jinzo is going to go back to the graveyard. Air Knight and D-Mock will banish itself before setting another Mon and then tossing it over to Paid, who will in phase pop the goats onto the table. So now we're kind of sitting here hanging out. Carl sitting at 900 life points. 4 scapegoats are on the field. 3 cards are in hand. 3 cards are in possession for Carl as we are hanging out. Main phase 1, checking the opponent's graveyard. No dark mons to be had. Checking your own graveyard. You got a lot of quality units left in there, and you've made that initial push. Typically, not always, typically that Reasoning Gate deck is going to have one mighty push, but now this Dimension Fusion is going to make it for a secondary mighty push as D-Mock is going to find itself back onto the dueling field yet again for the second appearance, getting another spell card back from the bin. What shall it be? As we think here, tight spot. And we're going to grab the Monster Gate. So he's going for what appears to be the end of the duel. If we can grab the Monster Gate will mill. Probably going to grab a Sacred Crane here if I had to call it. Or if you Siler the dual mode beast or something like that. That's typically what comes out in these types of situations, as we are going to mill do you have a card? It is the Sacred Crane here. So Sacred Crane will stick. You will draw. Got one card left. If you're paid, you would love a Nobleman across out here because GK Spy kind of sinks your battleship, or Night Ass sinks your battleship as well. And you're going to go and pop that Sacred Crane just to ensure that you do not die. But that Dark Bond is cut off from the bin for the red corner player, as we're still kind of hanging out here, setting 3 more cards into the field. This looked great until that lightning vortex. I am not a fan of this. Lav Lukic, are you a RGT player? Are you team RGT? Let it be known. Let it be known if you are team RGT. So now we're hanging out here. One card is in the deck left. So Carl just needs to figure out a way to maybe even go for a deck out situation. Some type of stall would be great. One card is remaining for that red corner player. Ring of Destruction for a draw would be neat, as you're kind of just hanging out here. And Tribal one. The Tribal is going to hit the field, which is not bad. Which is not bad at all if you are evil borrow weight, as Prio is being asked. Prio target spellcaster, sending D-Mock out of play again for the second time. And then we're going to go ahead and use the Ashura Priest, calling Beast. And we'll continue to think here. Oh yeah, Bushwick. If he could have got to the Toon Cannon there, that would have been great. I know that the duelist is playing Toon Cannon. Maybe they took a lot of that stuff out just based on what is being what appears in this deck, and Carl wins. There was just no cards left to be played. That is so funny to me. It could have been the last card. Maybe got Toon Table, Toon Cannon. That could have been it, and that was really cool to see. You got that Upstart Mirror Reasoning, and that is what it was. So shout out to Paid17, and it is what it is. It is what it is. He said it was being too aggressive, too much attacking and too much sending it. Sometimes you got to send it, but sometimes you got to not send it. Write that down. All right. So now we are back. We are back on the winner side, and we have Patrick Zero, who's back on the dueling grounds, and he's playing against Grace. Grace, the duel is known as Grace. Shout out to Grace. Oh, what am I doing? Get that out of there. Get out of there. Shout out to the duelist known as Grace. If you haven't seen it, make sure you swing by the GoFormat.com YouTube page. Check out the Warrior Guide made by Grace. You know what I'm saying? He's been holding it down. We also did another video for the we covered the top 16 decks for the GFC. I just did not put the video out. I really am slipping. I'm slipping. And I didn't do that, but I need to get on it. How did the anniversary set come out with no reprints for retro format? 3 different rarity options for GOAT cards, like Meta and Diffusion. I don't know. Like they did the 25th anniversary. That's the one you're talking about. I bought a couple of those, and I don't know. I don't know how they didn't think about either rarity bumping things up or rarity bumping things down. Like there should be a common delinquent duo at this point, or rare silver letter or common delinquent duo that everyone can have, or a GOAT format starter deck. I think would be very cool. Like something with just all the staples in there so people can just get out and play this game. I don't think Konami cares about us, if I'm being completely honest. That's just, I mean, we're not doing enough, you know. You see how Konami, they're supporting Edison pretty hard because Edison's doing the most, dude. They're getting after it. They have the means and the wherewithal to come on out in large numbers and be represented, and they are getting the results because of that effort, you know. And it's nothing against them. They're just doing what they should be doing, and I don't think us as GOAT format players and GOAT format community are They're making noise. They're coming out and they're showing up, man. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. Like these Time Wizard events. I'm a side event menace. You know, I'm always in these side events, and I see it with my own eyes. I saw like the first one I went to. Like there were 0 Edison pools fired, and then we had like 4 goat pools fired. The second one it was like 2 and 2, and then the last one I just went to, we barely could get a goat one fired because so many Edisons were going. They're just blowing that thing off the charts, man. So I think it's going to take a little bit of all of us to get on here. As Grace is going to go ahead and save himself with the Book of Moon again, Book of Moon showing its immense value. As Patrick Zero appears to be playing the Warrior strategy, so Grace makes the Warrior guy, and now he has to play into a Warrior mirror. So here's where all the Warriors went. It appears as Joey asks JDZ, how does one get better at the competitive scene? Okay, I would like to call myself a quasi-competitive player. I play this game competitively from time to time. I don't play it as competitive as much as I used to, but I understand the competitive scene a lot. I watch a lot of competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! As you can tell. I'm always watching these streams. I'm always very active in the competitive scene. There's a very, very, very robust and resilient competitive Go format dueling scene that is currently taking place right now of people who take the game incredibly serious. So step one, Joey, I would say you need to take the game really serious. Like seriously, you really need to put time into it. You really need to, as Blade Knight is going to go ahead and get Premature Burial and get Mirror Force right on out of there. You have to put serious time into it. I would suggest finding a GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling team. There are several of people who take the game, of like-minded individuals, of people who take the game incredibly serious. They're always watching film. They're always analyzing the next strats and the next techs and and cool cards to play, and you can train. You can get out there just like anything. If you want to be stronger, you go to the gym and you train and you work out, and that's how you're going to get stronger. Just like in Go format, I've seen duelists come from by themselves out here. They find a team, they start grinding, and now they become really great players, really strong players. That's just what it takes. So I would say finding someone to play with, finding a team, working at it, practicing as much as you can, and then you will get the results that you desire. It takes a lot of time. Patrick Zero is going to go ahead and get the dub here as I'm on another rant. Again, huge shout out to the duelist known as Grace for I think this is like the topping. I think this might be like the top 8. Patrick Zero has come back into the dueling arena and is now making some noise as Joey says, on my way to the gym. Just like that. You got to be on your way to the dueling gym too. The GOAT format dueling gym, getting those gains up as Patrick Zero has now made his way to the winners final. It appears as if Warriors is back on top again. Someone has to stop this Warrior menace. I said the turbo was a menace there for a minute, but someone needs to stop this Warrior menace as the Warriors seem like they're back into the winners finals. We have turbo player Carl Evil Borrowweight in the winners semifinals. We have Crash Vote and Yada Yada, which that is a duel that we are about to go watch right now. So keep it tuned, keep it locked. Don't touch that dial. Don't go anywhere. We're about to go jump back in and get another dose of Crash Vote in the winners finals. I'm not on the winners side. I'm not jumping down into Dogtown until I absolutely have to. I'm not jumping back into Dogtown until I absolutely have to, as Crash Vote has come on out and achieved victory in game number 1. So we are sitting in game number 2 as Mask of Darkness Spice Alert has now been summoned to the field in attack position and has now crashed itself into the bulky Blade Knight and in preparations for a chaos maneuver, as Chaotic Sorcerer is going to come on out into defensive posture and banish that bulky breaker into the out of play realm. All right, so this is the second installment of Yada we've seen and the second installment of Crash Volt that we've seen, and we are just kind of hanging out tough. Yo, Scuff, huge shout out to JDZ for the commentary. Of course, Scuff, this is why I do it, man. Scuff, thank you for being out here and rocking and rolling, and thanks for enduring the harsh, mellow vibes that we had earlier. But now I think the vibes have been back. The vibes are restored, and we are back where we need to be. As Bushwick Lectaria says, Pac-Man for the new meta. I would love to see a meta, a tier 0 Pac-Man deck coming on in and crushing it. I would love to see that. There was an Italian duelist. I forget what his. I'm so bad at names in general, let alone Italian names, because I'm just not. I'm not good at it. But he had like this. He had like this. Called it Master Lock. He had Master Restrict and Tsukiyomi and Golem Sentry and Metamorphosis, and we would make like this really like kind of stall lockdown type deck, and it was vicious, man. It was vicious. And it was kind of like it played like a kind of like a Pac-Man kind of style, because he had Golem Sentries in there, and I think he might have even played Deslakuta as well. I'm not sure, but I think that's a chill way to go about it, and it really doesn't happen as much anymore. I think Pac-Man, after a certain point, is just so predictable, so beatable, so exploitable, and a lot of duelists who beat other decks, like a lot of things that beat Burn, or a lot of things that kind of beat Warrior, a lot of things that beat, a lot of the other decks that are already heavily sided for it, just really just lay into anything that that Pac-Man is trying to do. Everyone's siding Mind Control. Everyone's siding like Dust Tornadoes and Mobius and Royal Decree and all that stuff. And every single one of those cards just kind of ass blast Pac-Man. So it's really just not a spot for it in the meta right now. But if you're a dedicated Pac-Man player, you can beat the hell out of somebody with Pac-Man every now and then. Oh yeah, you load up Pac-Man, you can get a dub. But if you're on a long tournament run, it's going to be very difficult, as Chaotic Sorcerer is going to spin itself to attack position and smack on in for 2,300 points of damage, and it will connect to Yada's health box, and he brings Yada down to 2,800 points of life remaining as 4 cards in hand for Crash Volt. Diamond asks, did they reprint PGD? Fronted Guardian did not get a reprint. No, it did not. Unfortunately, they skipped that one. They skipped Fronted Guardian. They really hold us on that one too for no reason. They just absolutely just didn't. They don't want to see us shining. I think I really do. They don't want to see us shining. They don't want to see us out here. They reprinted IOC. I'm glad they did that at least, but they don't want to see us out here shining. That Lost Art Zombaro looks gorgeous. I did. We had some pictures up here earlier. I was looking at it myself. That thing looks cool. How do you get it? Like, what do I have to do if I'm just a me? What do I have to do to have one of those in my hand outside of going to TCG Player and just buying it? As Snatch Steel is going to go ahead and grab the Chaotic one, sack it up for the Thunder one. CS says they didn't reprint the Pharaonic Guardian because Metamorphosis and Dust Shoot are pretty expensive. Yes, and they're common too. How about you just rarity bump them joints, dude? Rarity bump them up. I got 2 cards. I have 2 cards in Pharaonic Guardian that can be bumped down immediately. Okay, let's try Great Dizard and let's try Fuji Yoho Richie. Get both of those dudes down to super duper common and boost Trap Dust Shoot and Metamorphosis to ultra rare. And I would buy 1,000 boxes today. Konami, take my money. I'm trying to give it to you. Like, I will willingly give it to you. You don't even have to work hard. That's easy. I don't want a Fuji Yoho Richie. Get that guy out of here. Give me if you say, "Oh, okay, buy this box, you'll have an ultra rare Trap Dust Shoot, ultra rare Metamorphosis." I'm buying 10 boxes right now. I'm buying 20 boxes. You got take it. Take my money. Take it. I don't need it. It's all right. I'd rather have this. I'd rather, but they don't want my money. They don't want my money. They don't want us. They don't want to see us shine. Optimus, they don't want to see us out here eating, dude. They don't want to see us shine, as Mind Control is going to go ahead and take control of the set Mon, which is going to be revealed to be. They also didn't reprint Magician's Force, which hurt my soul. I wanted Magician's Force so bad. Labyrinth of Nightmare. They didn't reprint Legacy of Darkness, did they? I don't think they reprint Legacy of Darkness. They don't want they don't want our money. They could take it. I will give it to them easily. I'll let them have it. I won't even fight. I was just like, y'all can have it. I was here. I still bought some. I bought some anyway, and I was like, I don't really care about these cards. And they still it is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and Magician of Faith, Creature Swap, get back to Creature Swap, send the Magician of Faith back over to Yada's side of the field, and enter the battle phase and try to clap on in for a nice 1,300 points of damage. So now, Yada yada sitting at 1500, Crash Volt sitting at 48. Kind of hanging out tough. Hanging out tough. And then we're going to Phoenix Wing Wind Blast this card back to the top of the deck. Whatever it was, it's been so dead for so long and it hasn't been used. So now we're thinking, draws that same card back, and now you're viewing the opponent's graveyard, entering the standby phase. I bought one display and pulled a Jinzo and a Vampire Lord. Oh, I'm so jealous, dude. My pulls were abysmal. I made a video about it. I did. It's on the channel. You can upload it. You can go back and see what I got out of there. And they hold me to oblivion, dude. They got me good, man. They really did. They fleeced me. I got absolutely bamboozled, hoodwinked. They ran my cheeks, dude. They clapped me up so bad. It wasn't even funny. It wasn't even funny. And Blackluster Soldier just jumps off the top of somewhere. Where did that card come from? And we're going to TT Splash. Blow it up. TT Splash, blow it up. And now we're sitting at 3 cards in hand still. One of which was spun back to the top of the deck. Scope says JDZ pulls were hilarious. Dude, those were sad. I was trying to, I'm trying to make a YouTube video. I'm trying to, so I'm trying to like not be disappointed live because I want to put, happiness out. But your boy was hella sad. I was big time sad. Oh man, I was mega, mega, mega sad. I was like, come on, man. Double vampire baby. Double red moon baby. Nobody wants no damn vampire baby. As we're going to Cardi. We're going to Cardi Sin Duo Sin TD. Oh man. So we're rolling the dice here as Crash gets 3 more cards to the hand, as well as Yada. Yada's going to grab 2 more back to the hand. Oh, I was sad. I was full sad boy operation. I was sad times 10. And someone told me something, and I don't know exactly how true it is, but a lot of the pack opening channels on YouTube and other places, whatever, they buy multiple sets of packs. I didn't know that. I don't know if this is true. I hope this isn't true, but they buy multiple sets of packs and they will just make multiple videos until they can get something good. And then they upload the one with something good, as Tribe is going to get slammed and then snatch the thing and then punch on in for what will be the end of this game. Unless Karibo. No Karibo. All right. And that is going to be the end of this duel. So Crash Volt will continue on making a very, very good run in this event. But now he has to go headlong into an absolute chainsaw as well. We have chainsaw on chainsaw as Evil Borrowweight versus Crash Volt is up next. Stay tuned. Keep it locked. Let's go ahead and pull up or check out the Dogtown while those duels are getting situated, because we're going to stick on the winner side. We're going to follow this winner side until it's met its conclusion. Okay. And then we're going to jump down into into Dogtown. So that's typically how we do it here on these events. So we got Patrick Zero, who's playing what appears to be a warrior strategy. We got Carl Waite, who's playing a turbo strategy. We got Crash Vote coming up playing the Chaos Control. We got Grace, who's here also playing warriors. We have Paid, who's playing the Reasoning Gate strategy. We have Bluetooth, who's playing Earth Aggro, still alive and doing well. And we have a litany of other players. So we have some parity sitting in this tournament. There's a lot of, there's some significant different amount of decks. There's like 8 decks we've seen, or 7, 6, I can't count. There's several decks that we've seen, but we're going to stick with Evil Borrowweight, and we're going to see them face off versus Crash Volt in the winner's side of the semifinals, I believe. All right, so cool. We'll wait for that to get set up. Man, what a cool vibe, man. What a cool situation we got going on. And again, thank you all for coming back to the stream. Thank you all for participating. If you're playing in this event, thank you for doing that. If you're spending your time with us here at GoFormat.com, I really do appreciate it. And again, this event is it's PWCQ. So it's Premium World Championship Qualifier. The premium is because in order to participate in this event, you do have to pay at the tournament tier, which is $10 a month. You can cancel anytime, but that money, no one likes talking about money, but that money is what funds a lot of the things we do here at GoFormat.com. Running these events, running, the website and giving the cash prizes for the world championships and the GFCs and all that kind of stuff. It all buying the world qualifier playmats that the duelists take home is all coming from, these duelists who are showing up playing in these PWCQs, and all the duelists who also play and pay into the PWCQ program and don't actually play. I think that it's a big shout out to them as well. So shout out to all the Patreon, shout out to all the premium members, shout out to everyone who's out here observing and liking the stream and watching the videos. It all helps and all works out. So cool. Much love, much love, much love, much love. All right, so we're still kind of hanging out. We're gonna wait a little bit for Carl Waite to show up. Scuff says, what's your favorite show to watch? As we're waiting to do a little bit of small talk and banter, trying to keep the mood light, maybe not as heavy as it was. My favorite show that I'm watching right now is none other than a show called The Black Mirror. Okay. Shout out to Netflix. Okay. In the building, holding it down. Black Mirror just dropped season 6 and I absolutely inhaled that. I absolutely destroyed that. I've been watching Black Mirror since it dropped, and I'm trying to tell you right now, if you're not watching Black Mirror, you're making a mistake. That show is fire. I enjoy it a lot, and I had a good time with it. I had a good time watching that. So I would say check it out. Yo, Beats in the building. Yo, JDZ, how we living? Any spice in the top today? Right now, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. We got some that's almost close. We got an RGT. We got Earth Aggro. We have Warriors. We have Chaos Turbo. We have Chaos Control. We have no burn. I haven't seen any burn today. Someone was saying that Yada was playing a Chaos Turbo burn deck, which I didn't see. We saw him, but it's always been game 2, so we didn't get to see the other part of it. But I think we got a little bit of spice in the building. We had a water control deck being played earlier. I thought that was neat. I thought that was neat. Scuff says, will Black Mirror help me be a better man? Probably not. But you got to be entertained too, I guess. You can't be on the grind all the time. You can't be working and grinding yourself into a tizzy. You got to be entertained. You got to kind of sit back and recalibrate and refocus. But I can't tell you, I don't want to give you any more advice, because I don't want to turn into an advice thing and then have, people come and hate me and cancel me. I can't be canceled right now, Scuff, but I'm here for you. I'm here, Scuff. I got love for you. It's right here. If no one tells you that they love you, I got love for you. That's it. I feel that way. If y'all here in these streets. Yoda Gang says, man, this guy will talk your ear off. Me? I will talk your ear off? Dang. What am I supposed to do? Sit quietly? This is a stream. I'm a commentator doing commentary on a stream. What am I supposed to do? Not talk? Why would you tune into a stream to not listen to people not talk? Does that make sense? Come on, man. Let's be real. Come on, man. These duels are unlocked. If you want to go watch the game with no commentary, you could just go on Dueling Book, go into that game and just watch it. And there's no commentary. And you can just have quiet. That's fine too. As long as you're giving it up, man. As long as you're participating in GOATs, I don't if you hate me, if you hate what I'm doing, but you like GOATs, then I still like you. That's fine. I'm down with that. I can get down with that. I like that. As we're still waiting. As we're still. Oh, Grumple. I am in no short supply of haters, dude. I have. Trust me. People do. There is a. There's, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, Yoda, hey man, this guy, what am I supposed to do? Like, how can you win? CS says, did you ever keep up with the game when you quit? Like, seeing what the metagame was at the time? I kept up slightly slightly after, and then I stopped because, like I said, when I quit, and I was on my grind. I was on my grind. I was fully focused on what I was doing, and I had no time for anything that wasn't my grind. Anything that was not achieving whatever I thought my anticipated goals were was completely cut off. Yu-Gi-Oh, cards, anything gone, and it was just grind. It was so I didn't once I stopped playing, I stopped playing. Once I was done, I was done, and it wasn't any going back because it was all about the grind. I was fully invested in my grind. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Yo, yo, yo. So here we go. We're still waiting. I think we're still waiting on Crash Vote, and we're still waiting on Crash Vote. And oh, they're already playing. Oh my goodness, how did I miss that? How did I miss that? I'm over here freaking losing it. I'm over here losing it as Crash Vote is going to come on out with Scapegoat with Creature Swap has been going insane for this blue corner player the last couple of duels that we've been watching. Man, Creature Swap has been doing great. So Creature Swap is going to take control of whatever that set card was, and we're going to send over the Scapegoat token in attack position after battle phase, and then we're going to Mind Con to take your own units back, which is going to be that Dekoichi. Dekoichi flips, adds, draw. Mm. Yo, yo, yo. Oh yeah, you talking about the duo? Yeah, I got that. That duo was gifted to me by OG Beachy and the OG gang coming in from Mexico. Yeah, that's what that is. As Sukiyo flip me, it's going to come on down and tear right into this Breaker the Magical Warrior and send back the Dekoichi, which is now property of that blue corner player. Keep in mind that was Creature Swap, so it does work that way. It does work that way. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Now, Crashflow has a Tsukiyomi of his own, and Tsukiyomi will hit the field targeting the Dekoichi, but Ring of Destruction will be played targeting that Dekoichi first, taking 1400 from both duelists, sending that Dekoichi to the graveyard, and then yeah, okay. All right, so yeah, okay. And now we're entering into the battle phase. Sangen comes on in. And then Tsukiyomi try to come on in and tickle the health box as well for a 1-1. Both duelists after taking that 1400. Main phase 2. Just set a quick little card on the field before hitting the end phase, leaving that Sangen into attack position. And then Regeki Break is going to go ahead and target that set. Oh, man. So that's always scary. Seeing that Sangen in attack position with light and dark access. Blackluster Sword is always going to be 5,000, which is just rough. Let's see how let's see what shakes down here. Oh man. Also, we're just going to go ahead and set one into the face of this mighty Sangan before drawing up to 4 cards in hand. Crash Volt, slamming it into the first main phase. We have no trend yet has been delivered by any of these duelists, as we're still trying to see who can get there first or race to the bottom. Sometimes these duels go like that. We're going to just shift that mighty Sangan into defensive position before setting another Mon and tossing it back over to Evil. Borrow weight shuffles 4 cards in hand, sets another Mon in support of the other set Mon and the T set, throwing back over to Crash. Crash jams it into the standby, slams it right on into the main phase 1. Quick shuffle again before thinking about it here as we pause into that first main phase. Crash Volt then flips the nasty Night Ass, pop the Dekoichi, the battle chanted locomotive, and then sits here again. All right, so now you have that Tsukiyo flip me in the hand, and there it is. Tsukiyomi will be summoned to the field to start a loop effect with this nasty Night Assailant, as Carl gives thumbs up saying that's all okay, before just ending the turn, passing it back over to Carl, or Barl in this case. All right, so Evil Borrow Weight, go ahead and reveals the Sangan. Sangan will feast on this Night Assailant, popping the Sangan, getting another quality plus from the deck. while we're waiting on that search to go through, make sure you guys search your inner instinct and your inner being to like this stream and continue to tell your Go Format dueling friends about the stream and that we have returned. Okay, because the like count should be increased. Okay, I would like to see that be elevated to a higher position. All right, if at all possible. But I understand if all also not possible, as card destruction is going to be played, and we're going to send Thunder Dragon, Night Ass, Sukiyo Flip Me, and we're going to draw 3, and then you get your Night Ass effect. Card destruction showing some value and merits. Crash Vote losing some quality units over there. Nothing too crazy. Didn't have a Lightmon set up just yet, as Upstart Goblin is going to be played as well. As Michael Gray says, JDZ must be on cloud 9. So much goats today. I'm with it, man. I am, maybe I'm biased. I'm incredibly biased. I'll always say that my bias, but I think the game is better when there are goats involved. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I just think there's more decisions to be made. There's less blowout opportunities. There's less sacks. I mean, there's still sacks, but it's less when there's more goats involved. I feel that way. I could be wrong. So I like to see it as Carl is coming on out, finally tapping into that Trinity vein, doing a huge turn of pot, duo, some upstarts, etc., hitting some quality units from the hand of Crash. It is Thunder Dragon, so that kind of stakes. You do hit your Thunder Dragon before you're able to resolve that effect. Sick. And then Crashvote also has Night Assailant. So Night Assailant will be able to add a flip back. Let's see what Crash elects to choose. He's going to go ahead and decide to keep that Night Assailant loop going. Scuff says, I sent you a goated. Okay, I'll check it out. Scuff. I'll see what you got going on. Right on, man. Thanks. Much love. See? That's what it's all about. All right. All right. So here we go. So Borrow Weight is going full assault mode activate, bringing out the Chaotic Sorcerer and banishing that Sangan into the outer reaches of the universe before setting another very dangerous Mon onto the field of play. Crash Vote goes up to 4 cards in hand and runs headlong into a Trap Dust Shoe. So that just hurts. Okay, so that's a deep stinging burn. That's a deep stinging burn. You just had a full Trinity execution for the most part, and then you run into a Trap Dust Shoot mid game like this, or late game as it may be, as 9 cards are left in the deck for evil Borrow Weight, and that's a powerful turn. So now you're thinking about it here as you send back the Night Assailant, and the hand is Dekoichi Duo Night Ass Mirror Force is going to be the hand for Carl. So I don't know, it's pretty tough spot. It's a pretty tough spot. Nothing to really accost this set monster. Nothing to really accost this Chaos Sorcerer. Nothing to really write home about. Is you're going to play the Delinquent Duo on the 1 card in hand, and then just set and enter the prey phase as you pass it back over to evil Borrow Weight, who now draws up to 1 card in hand with a very dangerous flip monster on the field. It was a very menacing flip monster. And of course, it's going to be none other than the Mageo Defela, as Magician of Faith is revealed, flipped up into attacking position, grabbing back the Pot of Greed back to the hand. Play it, add 2 more cards from deck to hand. Man, I cannot believe it took 6 years for Trap Dust Shoot to make the ban list. It's insane. We talked about that earlier too. We talked about it earlier, I assess it's because it wasn't played as much. It wasn't played. People like to cap. Okay, there's a lot of cap going on in our Go Format competitive scene, but people like to say, "Oh yeah, I was on 3 Dust Shoes back in 2004. I was on 3 Dust Shoes when Chaos Emperor Dragon was out. I was on 3 Dust Shoes." No, you weren't. You were not. You were not playing Triple Dust Shoot back in those days. It just wasn't played. So since the card wasn't played, Konami didn't have the forethought to to ban it, so it never got banned. And then when people start realizing, hey, this car is absolutely unfairly busted, and then people started using it, and it eventually gets subsequently banned. Now in our metagame, people have found out this car is like insane in GOAT format, and it's everywhere. It's very apparent. So Diamond says I was on 3 dust shoes in 2002. So you're ahead of the game, man. You're ahead of the game. Blackluster Soldier goes nuts. Do you have it? Do you have it in you? Yeah, Sork. That's a card. That's a card. Not the card you wanted, but it's definitely a card. And now we will begin to think here. We will begin the process of thinking. This is a tight spot. This is always a tight spot. And we're going to go ahead and use Chaos Sorcerer's effect. Chaos Sorcerer to banish Chaos Sorcerer and then pass. Joker's Oblivion. I was ahead of the game. I was on Pot of Greed since LOB. Man, you're a real one. You are an OG to these city streets. You are an OG to these city streets, as Night Ass is going to go ahead and pop spellcasters. And that Magician of Faith must die as well. So we're going to go ahead and send that Magician of Faith to the bin, as well as Night Ass will go ahead and grab back what flip effect. It is going to be the Koichi. Electing to just punch on in with the tribe and set Amon instead of going on in with that Koichi. I see you. I see what's happening here. And now Crash is in top deck central, top deck station. You need a real one, and you just don't seem to have it. So it is what it is, as Crash Vote is going to fall game 1. Let's update this. And Evil Borrow Weight will move up a game. So Carl trying to go for another dub. He's already called victory in this tournament. He said yesterday that he's going to win, and now he's heading in that direction. So he could potentially get the dub on this event as well. So we have Chaos Control versus Chaos Turbo, holding all the way down. Can you commentate like he's playing for? Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. A lot of people don't know that story, Scuff. A lot of people don't know that story. That's foregone lore at this point. That's foregone lore. That is lore. Oh man. That was so embarrassing. I can't did it? Did the stream end? Is it over? Hello? Testing? Bro. Is it down? Is it up? Is it doing it again? Bro, this is crazy, man. Oh my God. Dude, I'm about to lose it, man. I'm about to lose it. I can't. Dude. I'm dying inside, bro. I think it might be down because everyone's out, dude. Everyone's out, and it's like really frustrating, man. Because I'm trying everything I can, but it's just not working. I don't know, man. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what to do, man. YouTube's holding me down. I've been feeling down. I don't know. It might just be. Dude. All right. We're gonna keep it rocking, man. I'm gonna keep it rocking and rolling. I'm so sad. Okay. We're gonna keep it going, man. I'm gonna keep it going. I'm not gonna end it. I'm gonna keep it going for as long as I can. But YouTube is doing everything they can to end my whole existence, dude. I don't know. Is it up? Is it CS? Can you see it? Is it up? There's been something's been going on with YouTube and me all day, and I don't know why. Maybe I need to. Do I need to update? Let me see if I need to update my computer. No, I don't have any updates. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I need to update. We're rocking, man. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling. Tell everybody to get back in here. We're back again. This is still stream number 2. We haven't been ended just yet, but man, this is so frustrating. As they're getting it in. Over here, the duel is happening. Okay, these duels are absolutely playing at a invigorating, vigorous pace. They're going after each other right now with everything they have. As Mind Control is going to go ahead and find that chaotic sorcerer, banish it out of play. A lot of things have been happening as I'm trying my best to keep this stream together. Like, it is just all falling apart. Am I lagging again? Am I lagging really hard? Do I look? I'm trying to, I can't tell if I'm lagging or if what is going on, but I'm gonna have to figure something out. I'm gonna have to get more wires, more plugs. I don't know, more power. I got to get more power. DB is lagging too. I need more plugs, dude. I need more plugs. The camera's lagging. Yeah, it's about to quit. It did that last time, right before it just shut us all off, man. It did that last time, and it's nothing I'm doing. At least I don't think I'm doing. Is it still doing it? Because DB is lagging. My setup is lagging. Even though I did move my stuff around. I changed the way my thing was oriented for a better finish look, I guess. Maybe that did that, and it just kind of threw us off into maybe in a dead zone or something. I don't know what the hell is going on. But you know what? We're going to keep rocking and rolling until I just cannot stop anymore. And we're going to do it like that. All right, cool. It's good right now. Thanks, Spuddy. Thanks, Spuddy. Spuddy. That's a cool name. I've never seen Spuddy before. Thanks, Spuddy, for letting me know. I really appreciate that. But I'm lagging. It's about to cut me off. I can feel it. It's lagging pretty hard. Like I'm lagging bad. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. It's about to end. It did this right before it ended last time. And I honestly don't know why. It's very sad. All right. Cool. So we have 4 cards in hand. Dude, it's about to kick us off, guys. Am I still here? Like, okay. Yeah, the lag is killing Crash. The lag is killing us. DB is lagging. So I think it's just a perfect storm too, because DB is killing us. The YouTube is killing us. I'm sick. The vibes are just destroyed. This is just a bad. I don't know. This is a bad. Stream crashed. Yeah, this is crazy, man. I think I might have to stop and just like restart everything and see, maybe that might help. Like, what the heck, dude? I think I might have to. I don't know why it's doing that, man. I really don't. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I feel like it's on me because this is my whole setup, and I've been hosting these streams for weeks, for days and weeks now. I've been hosting these streams, and it's just today for some reason it's just like not happening. So I might have to pull the plug. Like, I might have to pull the plug and then fire it back up. I think after this duel, I'm gonna pull it, and then we'll keep it going. The duels will keep happening, and I'm gonna pull it for another part. We're gonna do part 3 of the stream. You know, it's just I don't know what's going. I really don't know what's going on, and I think it might. Maybe I need to update something, or I need to do something else, but I don't know what it could possibly be, and it's so unfortunate. Yeah, I'm like frozen and dead, and this is like super duper frustrating. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. All right, I'm gonna restart. Man, this is so whack. I don't. I can't. I can't even. I can't even tell like what's going down. All right, let's go and restart.